Coming up on today's show, we're going to show you how to avoid the hectic scenes at the big malls by taking you to some local stores where you can find unique items for everybody on your list. Also, backed by popular demand, we're going to take you to see some of Central Ohio's best light shows. All that and more. Don't touch that remote. Straight ahead.
Well, you know, we were out shopping and we found the place where all the cool kids shop in the Dublin area. It's called Silver Spoon. And I got a chance to talk to Amy, one of the owners, and she told me all about this wonderful place. Amy, this is a beautiful store. How did you ever come up with a concept for putting this together?
Thank you. You know, being a parent myself, I really just saw a need that for a market of children's clothing that was just very unique and diverse. I really struggled to find unique boys' clothing especially, so we made sure to incorporate those here.
Where do you find this kind of clothing?
We really travel all over the world. We work with a lot of companies in Europe as well as Australia. We also go to New York and Atlanta and Chicago.
And you do kind of do some unique things here. You have a play area and some things that you do for the kids and a lot of kind of miniature events, right?
Exactly. We want to keep the shopping experience just excellent for the customer overall. And I think it makes it really easy and enjoyable for mom and dad to shop if the children are happy and able to play. So we do offer that deluxe play area.
And of course, you know, we're looking for those out-of-the-way places to get that perfect Christmas gift now, you know, with the holidays coming up. And this is really kind of that unique thing, isn't it?
Exactly. You can get unique gifts that you won't find anywhere else in Columbus right here at the Silver Spoon.
Okay, so the name Silver Spoon, we kind of talked a little bit about this off camera. I said, where did the name come from? And tell me what you said.
The name was honestly the hardest part to come up with. But at the end of the day, we want our store to be known for its customer service. So we really are just about that old school catering to the customer. So everything from offering them their favorite beverage and pastry to complimentary gift wrap to the deluxe kids play area.
Well, you have a lot of events here for the parents that bring their kids in and stuff, right? Tell me about some of the things you're doing.
Absolutely. We really want to be able to involve the community in our store. We want to be able to build those relationships. So each month we do offer community events. We did a Halloween party. We recently did photos with Santa, and we hope to carry those sort of activities through the new year. Yeah. You know, a big part of who we are is giving back to the community. That's why we're here. One of our passions is really the autism community. My son was diagnosed a little over a year ago, and so we hope to be able to raise money for awareness and hopefully someday find a cure. But, you know, we also just want to give back in various ways. So we've been able to participate in a lot of local charities, including Christine's Christmas, which is coming up at Nationwide Children's Hospital.
Tell us how we can find you in your hours.
We do have a website, silverspoonchildrensboutique.com. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. We're here Monday by appointment only, Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 6, and Sunday noon to 5.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. The Book Loft, located on South 3rd Street in German Village, is a reader's paradise. The Book Loft has 32 rooms filled from floor to ceiling with books that cover genres from all ages and interests. Debbie Boggs told us about their vast selection, including a large children's section and many autographed first edition books that are available today.
The Book Loft has been here in German Village since 1977. It is still under the original ownership, so it's kind of a fixture in this neighborhood. The Book Loft has 32 rooms. It's got 4 wings, 2 east and 2 west, and the way it's organized is basically each room is a different subject. It runs a whole city block from 3rd Street to City Park. As far as specialty items, we carry probably one of the biggest selection of puzzles in the Midwest. We carry a really big selection of greeting cards. Almost every room in the store has a different brand of greeting card in it. We carry a full line of posters. We have 3 rooms that are full of poster racks. You don't see those too much in stores anymore, so that's kind of fun. The Book Loft carries a full line of new books, all at discounted prices. We carry a tremendous selection of bargain books, and bargain books are where a book might have been originally published at $50 or $60, and you can find it here for a coffee table book for maybe less than half of its originally published price. We carry all kinds of stocking stuffer items, whether they're small books or sideline items, lots of little gift things that would be perfect for this time of year. We have a really good selection of autographed first editions. That's one of the things that you can find here that you probably won't see many other places. Currently in stock, we have Bobby Orr's new biography. We have Nick Offerman, Paddle Your Own Canoe. He's the gentleman from Parks and Recreation. And we have Mitch Albom's The First Phone Call from Heaven. So these are just a few of the titles that you would make really special gifts. Of course, we'd like you to visit us in person. German Village is a great place to spend a day. You can come down and do some shopping here at the bookstore and have lunch at any number of the great restaurants that are down here. If you can't visit us in person, you can visit our website, and you can find that at bookloft.com. We're on Facebook. It's the Book Loft of German Village. And our phone number, if you want to give us a call, is 464-1774.
For over 20 years, Clifton Mill has celebrated the Christmas season in a very special way. The legendary Lights of Clifton Mill, featured in Midwest Living and Ohio Magazine, is one of the country's finest, with over 3.5 million lights illuminating the mill, the gorge, the riverbanks, trees, and bridges. I spoke with Anthony about how this all got started at this beautiful rustic mill. Anthony, how did all this get started?
Well, it started back in 1987. My father and I basically decorated the mill just for ourselves and our family with 100,000 lights, never thinking we would need another light ever.
Well, that certainly changed over the years, didn't it?
Certainly has.
And what got you interested in continuing this and adding lights and doing all that? Was it the crowds that came and visited?
That's certainly part of it. My father in particular always had a passion for Christmas. It's very important to him, so we just keep it going and keep adding to it.
What all, though, do you have here on the complex, on the grounds?
At Christmas time, we certainly have all the lights. We have a synchronized light show. We have a live Santa that goes up the chimney. We have an antique Santa Claus collection and a toy collection, and a wonderful gift shop with the world's best hot chocolate.
Yeah. And you also have a restaurant here as well?
Yes, it's open for breakfast and lunch.
As people come over, what do you think is the most spectacular thing that they see here? We saw that miniature village out there, and I saw some pretty interesting things inside of that.
Yeah, that's my personal favorite. That's very reminiscent of the old department store windows with all the animated decorations, and it's really fun to see it come to life.
Yeah. I noticed the drive-in theater was playing old Elvis movies.
Yeah, Elvis and James Dean. Yeah.
and why would that be?
Yeah, well, our generation, my father's generation, that was just the thing to do.
The older folks gyrate more towards that display, and the younger folks generate more towards the covered bridge.
Yeah, very much. The synchronized light show definitely, draws attention from the younger crowd, and the animated miniature village is definitely my generation and older.
Yeah. So where did all these antiques come from? We looked at the toy stuff, and I got to tell you, at my age, I look back and I see a lot of toys that I had as a kid in there, and of course, a lot of the Santa Claus display. There was a lot of the older stuff that I remember decorating the house with. So where did you amass such a collection at?
Well, that's primarily my parents. My mother is still alive and still collecting. They've been collecting for about 52, 53 years now.
How do you get over here from Columbus? I think it's amazing. It's only an hour away.
If that, depending on what side of Columbus. If you can get to 70, you can be here very quickly. Just 70 west, exit 54, go left, 7 miles, you're at our door.
Yeah. Now, what are your hours that you're open? And tell us a little bit about, do you have a website? Do you have more information, or people can find stuff out about Clifton Mills?
Absolutely. Website, very simple, www.cliftonmill.com, all one word. Breakfast and lunch every day this time of year from 9 to 2. Christmas lights, the grounds open up at 5. The lights come on promptly at 6 and off at 9:30.
Don't end up wrapped in the lights like Clark Griswold. Call the pros at 5 Star Holiday Decor today, 614-212-4332. Well, if you remember yesterday in the toy store and how you used to go and enjoy just kind of looking around, well, we found that for you. It's called Toyville in downtown Worthington, and we talked to Katie, who told us about all the great toys that you're going to find here. I'll tell you, a great place to shop if you're looking for that special gift for Christmas. Tell me how this got started, because you know what? I have never seen a store like this.
Excellent. Well, my aunt and uncle were actually the owners, and they used to own stores in California. Well, they sold them in '07, and they were in town, fell in love with the space, fell in love with Worthington, and were kind of ready to do it again. So they live out of state, and they asked if I wanted to run the show. So here we are.
Tell us about some of the things people would find here.
Well, we like to think we have a little bit of everything for all ages. We have great baby shower gifts. We have great things for the little ones. Kind of my first ride-on. A lot of things for 3 and up, like calico critters, stuffed animals, puzzles, just kind of everything under the sun.
You know, we were talking a little bit ago about some of the board games. I know you have Yahtzee. That's a game I used to play when I was younger, and a lot of other board games. And they're coming back, right?
They are. It seems like people are starting to realize how far digital we've gone, and so they're kind of coming back full circle with the classic board games and card games and things that you can sit around and do together instead of staring at a screen.
Yeah. You know what? I thought your story about the mood rings was cute. Tell us that again.
We have mood rings, and everyone knows they're a classic except the little girls who love them. And so they come in and put them on and try to explain to mom and grandma what a mood ring is.
Yeah. And we're sure that mom and grandma already knew, right?
Right.
What's some of the most popular things that you find people coming in to buy here?
Gosh, a little bit of everything, especially this time of year. We're kind of getting into puzzle and board game season for those cold, snowy days. But we still get, the classics, dolls and trucks and, gosh, a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of science projects and things like that I remember, from being a kid that was just a lot of fun to put together and do with.
Sure, and you probably spent hours and days playing with it, and so they never really left, and so it's nice. People like things that you can do buy one kit and do a lot of things with it, and that's what a lot of the science kits offer.
So what's your hours and where do we find you? I know you're located here in downtown Worthington.
Right, we're in the heart of downtown Worthington at 679A High Street. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 10 to 5. Saturday 9 to 5, and then through Christmas we're here Sundays as well, 10 to 4. And we're also online at shoptoyville.com.
Decorating your home is a must for the holidays, and Fireplace Gifts and Florist can help you find a few new ideas for your home with a wonderful selection of decor, fireplaces, and unique gifts. Michelle and Juanita gave us a tour and told out and about Columbus how customer service and selling American-made products for over 35 years continue to make Fireplace Gifts and Florist a must-stop for your decorating needs.
We offer home decor, especially now at Christmas time. My sister and I go into houses and decorate trees, or we use their stuff and we bring some of our stuff out too. And then for spring, we have spring items, and then everyday home decor. Everybody has their style. The bronze is really popular right now, bronzes and blues and teals. But then the traditional colors like reds and greens, a lot of people just prefer traditional colors, or just all silvers and whites. We've kind of got a winter wonderland going on in the store right now with all whites and silvers. Yeah, they can come here in the store. We can kind of get an idea of what their style is. If they pick some things out, we can bring it out. But we also work with what they have already, or we can just start all over from scratch. We do a lot of weddings, and especially in the summer, the wedding season. Summer, falls become popular for weddings also. My sister and I do all the bouquets, and we go out and service them, table arrangements, anything to do with flowers. As the bride comes in, and we work with her to see what her style is, what she prefers. Bride and groom come in, and we help them out, and sometimes we go and take a look at their venue and kind of help them out if they're unsure of what they want to do. We'll suggest things, but a lot of brides come in and have pictures, and we work with them whatever they want. It's their day.
We sell like fireplace glass doors, screens, gas logs, vented gas logs, unvented. All has to be American made. We have tool sets. Most of them are American made. Cast iron grates for wood burning fireplaces has to be American made. Not many American made left in the United States, but we still got them. And that's been for 38 years we've stuck to American made. They come in, they look at the doors, we show them the different styles and all that, but when they're ready to order a glass door, I go out and measure, take my metal samples, see what looks better in their house, because the lighting in our store is different than the lighting in their home. And then I take my samples of the different handles and metals and or if they need a pull screen, I have to go out and measure for that because they're very exact. Our candles are made in Ohio. They're made by AI Root Company up in Medina, Ohio. I've carried them probably since 1980. Everything on their candles, everything, the boxes they ship them in, the candle glass they have it in, the printing, the wax, the wicks, everything is made in Ohio. Nothing overseas, but it's all Ohio made. We are probably their largest retail store as far as carrying all their different style candles in colors in Ohio, other than their retail. It's, it's a great company. And yes, our website is fireplacegiftsandflorist.net, and Facebook us at fireplacegiftsandflorist.net.
Mama Lito's. Try their special secret sauce and their pizza buffet located at the corner of Bethel and Sawmill Roads, 614-629-9700.
Well, if you're looking for that perfect gift for the woman in your life, you've got to check out Shine by Kendra's Collections, located in Powell. You can get anything from gorgeous fashion jewelry to handbags. I learned more about this great store from Kendra and Pam. So Kendra, tell me about your store. Tell me exactly what it is, what you have, and what makes you unique.
Well, we're located in downtown Powell, and not only do we have a lot of fun jewelry, handbags, wallets, scarves, but we also have a lot of great, unique gift ideas. Everything from chocolate to candles to blingy aprons with sassy sayings to OSU gear to gifts for your dogs as well.
So Pam, what kind of things are we going to find when we come in the store?
Absolutely everything. You can find anything from gourmet chocolate to fashion jewelry to scarves, anything from Sparkle Life beads that you can wear around your neck to snoozy slippers, hats. We have the fedora hats right now that are really hot, cuff watches, wallets. So really a lot of different items right now, as well as even accessories for your dogs. So it's really, we've got just so many different eclectic things in the store right now.
Now, Kendra, tell us, where do you get these unique items? I mean, these aren't things that you see in every store.
Yes, we travel around the country going to different wholesale shows looking for new items. We also attend the Magic Show out in Las Vegas to get some fashion ideas. So at these shows, there's wholesalers all around the world that come to them. So we're always looking for new, different, unique ideas.
Tell us exactly where you're located.
We are located in downtown Powell, 50 South Liberty Street, and we're located right by Rita's as well as B. Rose Salon.
And do you have a website that people can go to?
We do, www.kendrascollections.com.
Whether you are wanting to experience some of Columbus's finest dining options or wanting to treat the ones you love to great food, Prestige Dining Club is the best way to try the best that Columbus restaurants have to offer. Out and about at night, took a ride up Riverside Drive to visit Cafe Istanbul to learn more about Prestige Dining Club with Scott Podolin. I can't believe we're getting closer and closer and closer to the big day.
We are. We're coming closer to the day, and we're at Great Cafe Istanbul here with great food, and just glad to be on the show.
Well, what are some of the platters here that you ordered up for us today?
What we have here is the best thing I love about this restaurant, Mike, is people think, I don't want to come eat that type of food. We have a great Turkish appetizer platter here of all traditional Turkish cuisines. And then I have a nice sampler platter here, which has 4 different type of kebabs. Mm-hmm. And then you have a nice, what I call the traditional American Turkish food, which is a great steak kebab. So for the steak and potato lovers, there's something for them here too. They got all sorts of great food, very delicious. One of the better restaurants.
Yeah. And one of the good news is that if you have the Prestige Dining Club, one of these meals would be on the house, right?
Absolutely, Mike, that's correct. So yours or mine, the lesser one's going to be deducted, and you get to dine for almost half the price.
And it is just amazing to me. First of all, I got to try a lot of restaurants that I've never gotten to try before. And, it's for me, it's restaurants that I found that I've wanted to go back again and again and again to. So it has really been a great deal for me. And I certainly recommend it to our viewers to get one of these for the holiday season, right?
Absolutely. That's the best thing about the club, Mike, is we have over 100 restaurants that you can go out to and enjoy that 2-for-1 dining. They invite you in. You get to sample all their food, and try it for one time each year. And like you said, if you like it, you can go back, and obviously you don't get the discount the second time, but, it works great just to introduce introduce you to those restaurants and get you in there.
Yeah. Now, how many people use the Prestige Dining Club?
Mike, more people use Prestige Dining Club than all our discounts and coupons combined. We have quite a big membership here in Columbus.
Yeah. I know you've got another special deal for our viewers today, and aside from just the great deal of getting these, let's talk about all that and get this deal out to other folks.
Absolutely, Mike. Our normal membership sells for $59.95, but as a gift pack for the holidays, we're offering at 3 for $100. So you can buy the gift pack, keep one for yourself, give 2 away as gifts. You know, they make great stocking stuffers and that for the holidays. And as a special gift for your members, we're going to offer a free shipping if they go on the webpage, or they can call in using the promo code Columbus. They'll get free shipping. We'll send it to their door. It won't cost them anything for shipping.
Okay, well, then tell us how we can get it, Scott.
3 different ways. You can give us a call. We're at 985-6700, or you can visit our webpage, www.prestigediningclub.com. Or if you want to stop by and visit us, we're just north of the city there off of 23 on Powell Road at 670 Enterprise Drive.
The 14th Annual Festival of Lights at Alum Creek is in full swing with a location change this year. We got a full tour of the gift shop and Santa house from Stephanie Fox as she told us about the changes and what they have planned for the fantasy of lights. Stephanie, tell me a little bit about how many lights you have and a little bit about the display.
We have over 150 light displays. I think it's around, 2 million lights or something like that, light bulbs. So a lot. This year we added 6 new displays. So we like to change it up every year, make it a little bit different. We come in and redo the layout every single year. We want it to be a new, unique show every time you go through it.
I've been here in the past years. I've seen one, and that was over at the marina. You guys have changed that up a little bit, right?
Yes. We moved it down to Alum Creek State Park. It's allowed us to expand it, and now it's a 3-mile drive-through light show. And we can continue to grow it this way.
One of the things that's nice about this, it's not only you see the lights, but if you got the kids with you, that big chair behind you there, that's the Santa chair, right? Santa's here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what they'll find here at the campground.
When you come into the campground, we have a few displays here. We have a gift store with a lot of unique items in it. We have free hot chocolate and cookies, and the kids are welcome to visit Santa. It's free to visit Santa. You can do pictures if you want, and all the money from the pictures goes to Recreation Unlimited, so it's good for a charity.
Some people might be a little confused. They see this at Alum Creek State Park, and they think it's something put on by the state of Ohio, and it's actually not. Who actually puts this on?
My boss, Steve Cross, actually puts the show on. He actually has to pay money, to get the generators out here to work the crews and all of that, and he does a lot of donation, like I said, to Recreation Unlimited. It's a thing that he started a long time ago because he wanted to keep his seasonal employees that were summer businesses employed during the winter.
How much does it cost to get in here? Can I pre-buy tickets? Give me a little bit of that information for the families coming out.
It's $15 per car to get in, so you can bring your whole family for $15.
Put people in the trunk, right?
I guess. I don't know if that's legal, but yes, I suppose you could. We've got discount coupons out there, too, at the Central Ohio Kroger locations for $5 off Monday through Thursday. So if you get one of those coupons and you come during the week, it's only $10 per car.
Stephanie, how do we get here? I know Old State Route. You see the signs. There's a ton of signs out there.
You can take 71. If you're coming from Columbus, you want to take 71 north to exit 131. You can take Polaris Parkway, but there's a lot of traffic there, so I would just go up to the Delaware Sunbury exit, which is exit 131. Turn west towards Delaware, and then you're going to want to turn onto South Old State Road, and it'll take you right to us.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Well, we all get the normal stuff at the big malls, but you know what? It's that unique gift for that someone special that you're looking for, and we found a place down in Grove City on our travels this week. It's called the Vintage Bazaar, and Mike Pade knows this. He told us all about some of the unique gifts that you can find for that special person on your Christmas list. This is something that you'd never find at any of the malls. How'd you get started doing this?
Well, actually, my wife has been picking, as they call it, for most of her life. We started buying and selling together about 7 years ago. We were at different locations where we rented different spaces. Mm-hmm. When she retired in April, we were able to realize our dream and open our own store.
Somebody on your Christmas list that you're like, boy, I want something unique. This is actually the place I think to come and find it.
We have a little bit of everything. Even in our advertising, we advertise that we have vintage items, we have antique items, we have everything down to up to and including oddities, and you can pretty much find it here. And if you can't find it here, we can probably guide you to where you can. So,
what do you think are some of the most unique pieces that you have here?
Well, especially around the Christmas time, we have. Of course, we have vintage furniture, we have painted furniture, we have a number of this old vintage sleds that you really can't buy anymore that we've decorated up for Christmas. We actually start buying those down around June and July and stacking them up and get ready for the Christmas season. We have a number of old tools, antique tools. We have, as I've said, furniture. We have a display of Snow Village items that are made by Company 51. They're a very collectible type of item. We have an array of jewelry. We have just a little bit of everything. It's hard to sort of describe everything in the store.
It's just kind of fun to come in and just look around, isn't it?
It is, and I even get that from a lot of my customers. They walk through and they say, man, I feel like I went back to my childhood.
Tell us how we can find you and some more information, your hours, that kind of thing.
Okay. Well, generally our hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For December, though, we are open virtually every day. We're going to be opening on Sundays noon to 4 and Mondays noon to 6. Through December for your Christmas shopping needs. We're located at 3691 Garden Court here in Grove City.
And what about websites and Facebook and that kind of thing? Can we find you there?
Yes, we're actually have a page on Facebook under Vintage Bazaar. We have a website, vintagebazaargrovecity.com.
Whether you're baking cookies, having a holiday party, or planning a full holiday meal, Utzi's Market should be on your list of stops over the holiday season. Greg Utzi told me about all the Ohio Proud items you'll find for the holidays. It is really moving along fast here for a lot of us, and I've always said if you're getting things for the holidays to bake, you've got to come out to Utzi's Market.
Right. We handle a full line of baking supplies from your melting chocolate to raw Spanish peanuts to make that peanut brittle. All kinds of nuts, your flours, your sugars, and then we've also got a full line of candy, as you can see behind us here.
Yeah. I also noticed the maple syrup, and that's, the one thing I know that you're big on is Ohio Proud and buying a lot of Ohio products, right?
Right. That comes to us from Boyd's Maple Syrup. He's over close to Bell Fountain. Does all the work himself. He has his own trees, his own equipment. Just a great product and a great guy to deal with.
Yeah. And speaking of meals, I notice you've got the hams up here.
Yeah, a lot of times our customers will use our regular hams, which is Virginia baked, ham off the bone. For the month of December, if you buy a whole ham, it's $2.79 a pound. And we're also going to get some hams, cured hams, good old smoked hams from Falters, and those will be coming in this week.
Yeah. And of course, we can't forget a lot of the holiday parties that are out there. Everybody's having those. This is the time of year they have, and you've got the party trays for that.
Right. Yeah. Large tray is always $34. Feed 20 to 25. Order a day or two ahead, and we'll have it ready when you get here.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the bulk foods, because I know you're big on that as well here at Utzi's Market.
Yeah, we get everything in bulk, 50-pound bags. The flours, the sugars, have all kinds of different flours. Oatmeal is a big thing this time of year for those cold mornings. Make your own oats and stuff.
Sure. And what do you got in way of fruits and vegetables and all that good stuff?
Getting started good with Florida navel oranges and grapefruit, tangerines. We'll also carry California oranges, and of course we got Ohio apples yet.
Yeah. So everything you need right here at Utzi's Market, because I hear those apple pies made with your apples are fabulous.
That's right.
Of course, I don't need that, right?
Me either.
Well, Greg, tell everybody how they can find you here in Plain City.
We're just south of Plain City off of Route 42 on Converse Up Road.